We have added a powerful growth component and partner to our programs. Earlier this year, we came across an exciting company called RevOS.ai. RevOS has a proven and innovative platform to score B2B account health and predict renewal outcomes. This intersects with our focus on B2B sales growth and account health, and what we're building to deliver performance analytics and predict renewal outcomes using machine learning and AI on top of our data. RevOS and AskForensics are jointly launching Vista Analytix. The best way to describe Vista is it's a secret weapon to amplify sales and boost retention. Following is a discussion between Renat, CEO of RevOS, and me, sharing sales and account retention insights, ideas, and experiences.
When we saw a really rich set of data, which Rick and AskForensics built over the years of operations, that's basically really a gold mine for any company which really operates in the domain where we are operating, and really excited about this partnership. And I also prepared a couple of questions to go through to really explore what the AskForensics does and how this potential could generate additional revenue and also prevent churn from our customers. What do you think, like, with all the experience and all the interviews you did, what does it distinguish between win and lose in this long-term customer relationship game, and how does the AskForensics help companies to secure the existing customers?
Well, that's a great question. Let's talk about winning and losing sales in two perspectives. One is a new opportunity, and the other is a rebid. And by the way, setting the stage, and this is where we intersect very nicely with RevOS. Our expertise is on the 80-20 rule. What are the 20% of the accounts driving 80% of revenue and profits? And those are the accounts that are essential for companies to protect and grow. And when we look at what your scores turn out, you're scoring enterprise wide, and then the accounts that are in, if we use a traffic light scenario, yellow and red, that are also in that 20%, those are the accounts that we select, and then we do that deeper dive, and that provides a nice rich layer on top of the data that you're using in your scoring. So with that, on a new opportunity, what we find is that the prospects are evaluating their potential account support based upon what they glean from the sales teams. So when you're pitching a major deal, how is that company responding and proacting all through that sales process? And it's beyond just the proposal. It gets to the pre-sales, the actual presentation and pitch, and getting through to the negotiation. And what we find is oftentimes just a gap in understanding true needs. It's really not price. When it gets down to companies being finalists, for the most part, the price outliers, they're gone. So that the pricing is not the issue. So it really gets down to how well did you understand needs, and what cues do the prospects pick up from the presenting company that they then transcend to what kind of support they'll get for the next 3 to 5 years. So that's on a new sale. On a rebid, it really gets down to the performance under the pre-existing contract, and those are painful losses, because if a provider knew a year and a half before a contract expiration where their gaps were, they could have addressed those, resolved those, and then they would have won the rebid. So when you look at losing a renewal opportunity, it's very painful because they were so preventable. Now, what makes them occur? Well, oftentimes companies are responding to the statement of work that was defined 3-5 years ago, and the needs change and the competitive landscapes change, technology changes. So the bar is constantly shifting. So if you're responding and maybe even performing well to what was defined, say, in 2020, that may not be cutting it in 2023. So all of these issues pop up and they're not on the surface. And uh, that's what our data finds on a sales. Now, I think we're not, you also asked about the health of an account. And what we find there is accounts start going sideways when providing companies lose their proactivity. They're not themselves addressing emerging issues, coming up with ideas, sharing suggestions, that type of interaction. When that is missing, that's when the metrics start pointing south.